What's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Ashley Janae, and we're back with part two of the Carnival Cruise What to Know Before You Go series. Thanks so much for stopping by. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about all the things that you can do while you're on this ship and what to pack. And as always, I told you I took some notes, so I might look down, okay? I don't want you to miss out on anything. But a lot of times people have this question of, what am I going to do for all that time while we're sailing? For the 7-day cruise, where we went to Montego Bay was first, then Grand Cayman, and then Cozumel, Mexico. So from New Orleans, Louisiana, where we left, we drove out to the furthest destination, which would be Jamaica, and then we made our way back in. So for the first 2 days, we left on Sunday. Day one was Monday because it was our first full day at sea. So day one and day two were just sea days. Not until day three did you get to your first port. So a lot of people are like, what am I going to do for all that time? Let me tell you. So first of all, you have a cruise director, and your cruise director is going to usually be responsible for all of the announcements, lots of the fun things that you do on the ship, the entertainment, and things like that. There are other people that, he works with, but that's the main voice you're going to hear throughout your entire time. You're going to know your cruise director's voice more than anything, okay? So, first thing, they have on the 10th deck, which was the Lido deck, they had all kinds of fun competitions every single day. I remember the first competition we saw was called like something the Shake It competition, where you shake up your own cocktails while you shake your booty. So it's really funny to watch. And mind you, this is all in fun. So you had people of every age, background, ethnicity out there enjoying the competitions. It was all in fun. So they had a Shake It competition. Then they had a hairy chest competition. They had a lip sync battle competition. Oh, and the girl from the Midwest, from Detroit, what was her name? I forgot her name right now, but she is from Michigan. She won the overall battle, the lip sync battle that played out through the entire time of the cruise. But they have all kinds of competitions and fun things for you to do on the Lido deck. The Lido deck, deck 10, where we were, I was on the Carnival Dream. So I don't know if certain things are only going to be specific to my ship, but I think they're pretty much going to be the same across all Carnival ships. But on the Lido deck, on your main deck, where when you walk into the middle of the ship, it's all open pools. Front deck has a pool, the back deck has a pool. The main part, this is where your jumbo movie screen is. Your big giant slides on 11 and 10, all kinds of cool stuff. So that's the main place where they had a DJ stage there at all times. They had a girl named Miss Drums, DJ Scoot, or something like that. But there's always music, there's always entertainment, there's always fun on the Lido deck. Also, on this same deck, there's going to be at least 2 bars on each side and places to eat. So on the side with Guy's Burgers and Fries, there was also a pizza place and a bar. And then on the other side, you had Iguana Cantina, Red Frog Rum Bar, or something like that. Things to do, things to eat, things to see, okay? Also, on lots of floors, there are also restaurants. But like on the 3rd floor, that's your main floor where you come in from the gangway, I think. The gangway is that ramp where you come in. When you come in from the gangway, I think we came onto the 3rd floor. So, of course, there's gift shops. There was a watch store. There was a jewelry store. There was a sugar store, like just sweets and candies and things like that. Then on the 5th floor, they had all of the different nightclubs where you can go to at night. They had several different bars, and they had music to accommodate any kind of musical palette. So they had folk music, they had string instruments, they had like a hip hop night, they had salsa night, things like that for any kind of crowd. So they had several different, like they had a piano bar, the Caliente bar, H2O, or something like that. All kinds of things that you can do. Also, they had on the 5th floor, that's where our main restaurant was for dining, but they also had, well, it actually spanned 3 floors. They had a big auditorium where you could watch a musical or a play, and it was so much fun. So you have the same musical acting production company for any of the shows that you're going to watch, but they did a Motown musical, they did an 80s pop musical, they did something else, but it was so much fun. And that was in the Encore Amphitheater. So much fun. They also had on the 5th floor, they have the casino, and the casino takes up probably half of the floor. But the 5th floor was also the smoking floor. So if you're a smoker, you could freely smoke anywhere you wanted in the casino area on the 5th floor. So for us, being that, we don't smoke cigarettes and things like that, it was a little bit difficult. So we tried to avoid that area because when you walk through, it was nothing but smoke. But if that's your preference, there's a space where you can go and just be comfortable, be in the casino. There's bars over there, there's food, all kinds of fun things. And like I said, if you go around to the other side of the ship, you can get to the Encore Theater when you're done. Lots of fun. Also, what I didn't get to see, which I really, really wanted to see, and I was so sad, was the basketball court. That was on 14, and it wasn't a lot up there, but you could see people playing basketball from the lower decks, but I didn't get up there. I might next time. I just wanted to see it. I really didn't even want to play basketball because there were so many other things to do, but it's available for all the basketball lovers or the fitness lovers. Speaking of fitness, there is a full gym. They have treadmills, stair climbers, cardio equipment. I don't know if I saw actual free weights, but it's something for everybody. There was a guy in there with a Team USA shirt on. He was huge. He was a bodybuilder looking guy. I didn't see him the whole cruise, but I always saw him in the gym. So there's something in there for everybody. Right next to the gym, there's a hair salon. So if you want to go get your hair done, depending on who you are, you can go to the hair salon and enjoy a nice hairstyle. Next to the salon, there was a spa. There's a place where you can get the hands-on therapeutic massage spas with the hot stones, facial massages, clay masks, things like that. Or you can go to the aromatherapy side where they had the thalassotherapy pool, which I was telling you about in video 1. Oh my God. And you can go on that side. Now, the spa area, like I was telling you, is a pay area. You can get it included in your package. You can even get a room over on the spa wing of the ship. If you know that that's what your getaway is for, you just want a spa, you want to relax, you need that aromatherapy, you can get a spa suite. Like I said, all of that affects the type of package that you have, but it's available. Most of the areas over there are going to be 18 and over areas. Even for the areas where they do allow children, it's going to be 16 and up. So that's something to consider, especially if you're just trying to get away from the hustle, the bustle, your work schedule, and you want some peace and quiet. There's a place for you, even on the fun ship. Okay? So outside of the spa, let's see what else. Oh, basic things they had, which I loved, and we did all of this. They had giant checkers where the pieces literally were like this big. You had to pick them up with 2 hands to move them around. They had giant checkers on both sides of the deck, and they had giant chess. It was so cool. They had giant chess. I love stuff like that. So we played that. They had toss across, which is, where you take the bean bag and you got to throw it in the hole. They have a board with a hole in it, and from the other side, you got to throw it. So much fun. It's the simple things, really. They had mini golf. I will say, it did rain for literally 4 minutes. The entire trip, it rained for 4 minutes. It wasn't even a hard rain. It was enough to feel it, and then it was just over. But the cool thing for me was I don't care about rain. So when it rained, we were out there on the mini golf, and it was kind of crowded at the time, but it was really hot. It was beautiful. So, you were just taking your time. As soon as it rained, everybody started flocking. And I just was like, opportunity. And I just kept going. There was no one there. There was no way I was leaving. I wasn't leaving. But there's that mini golf. They have foosball. They have ping pong. There's literally so many things for you to do. Whether you're with your family or not, if you're just with your friends, anybody can enjoy it. So of course they have the big giant water slides, which everyone I think talks about. When you look at a Carnival cruise ship, that's what you see at the top. So there's actually two. I thought it was one. So one is called the Twister, where it goes around and around and around till you get to the bottom. And then there's another one called the Drain Pipe. The Drain Pipe was my friend. I loved it because the Twister, even though I was a teensy bit nervous, first of all, when you get in there, the water's super warm because you're in an enclosed tube. You're that high up. They're not going to just let you not be enclosed. You're in an enclosed tube. It's 85 degrees outside all day. The water was nice and warm. And then when you go down, you're not really going that fast. And that's probably because it goes around and around and around. But that drain pipe, you scoot down a little bit, then you go, pew, and you shoot straight down and you come out. And you're in this big tub type thing, and it's all open. Once you come out the little pew, it's all open, so your body is plastered up against the walls, and you're like pew, and you go, and you go around, and your body is plastered to the sides. It was so fun. You have to go down fast because that's what keeps you, stuck to the side. So much fun. What else was there to do? I told you they had the competitions out on the deck. Well, they also had like big competitions afterwards. So the people that were in the lip sync battle competitions on the Lido deck, they wound up being in the grand finale on the last day. If you're traveling with your family, if you have children, they have programs specifically, you got to pay for it, for your kids that you put in your package where your kids can go and have fun all day. They had towel folding things, which might not seem fun, but it's not like Walmart towel folding. Every day your room steward folded your towel into some kind of cool animal, like crab, elephant, monkey, whatever. So cool. So they had towel folding, like teaching for the kids. They taught them how to do a choreographed dance. They pulled out like bright stars and helpful kids. So the kids just loved it. What was not included was taking the children to the pool. The parent had to be present to take the children to the pool. And then the access was two different ways. One, you could allow your child to check themselves in and out. So when the activities were over, they can leave if they wanted to. Or you can make it to where you had to check your child in and out. And I guess that depends on your child's age or whatever you feel their level of maturity was. So there's literally something for everyone. If you want to just go and enjoy yourself, and there's extras you can pay for. Like if you want to go to one of those clubs till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, you just pay a little bit extra and they keep your kids till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning till you're done and you come get them. So they don't do the kids overnight. They don't get like specific rooms, but they have activities planned for them all day, already. They also have poolside movies. It was so cool because every night they showed 2 movies on the Lido deck. So they have literally hundreds of chairs sitting outside on the 10th level. And you can see from 10, 11, and 12, you can sit wherever you want it. And they have a jumbo movie screen where they put on different kind of movies, from scary movies, the funny movies, family movies, something for everyone, every single night. You can sit in the pool, have your slice of pizza, grab your beer, your wine, your juice, whatever it is that you wanted, and watch a movie by yourself or with your friends and family. It was really up to you. What else did they have going on? What I thought was really interesting. They had classes and they had seminars. So they had seminars which were really informational. I didn't go to any, but they have something for everyone. So they had seminars on arthritis, foot pain, properly walking, how to take care of your hair and things like that. And then they also had classes like stretch classes, yoga classes. I think they had a dance class or something like that. Something for everyone. If you're like me, something that I did just for myself every day was when we were on our way to Jamaica, which was our first port, because of the direction we were sailing in, I woke up every day and I watched the sunrise. Amazing. It was mind-blowing. It was beautiful. Actually, I'll show you. Man, every day watching the sunrise, breathtaking. You can make your own things. There were groups of people that I would see because I get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I see them walking around the ship. Some of the elderly people, and they were just getting their exercise in. There's all kinds of things you can do. Let's see, what else did we have? Oh, there was an LGBT mixer a few times. We didn't go, but they had it. Something for everyone. They had a meet the captain in the crew day. It was so nice. They have actually several different like captains. It was so cool. You got to meet the captains. They were from all different walks of life. It was so beyond what I even thought. It was cool. And then if you just want to hang out, they had lounge chairs everywhere, hot tubs all around the deck. Of course, unlimited food. That's what'll get you because the ice cream was 24/7. That'll get you. But yeah, that was some of the things that we did. Now that you know what's to do, let's talk about what do I pack. Outside of your basics, I wanted to give you a short list of things that you definitely want to include in your luggage, okay? So first, ask yourself, what will I be doing personally? So there were people that I saw on the ship that didn't even go on any excursions. They didn't want to. They just wanted to hang out on the ship, and I get it. Or they might have got off the ship for an hour and came right back. Whatever floats your boat. So things to definitely pack. Swim gear. And by swim gear, I don't just mean a bathing suit. I mean at least 1 or 2 bathing suits, bathing outfits, whatever you're going to wear swimming. Because you never know. If it's wet and you wake up the next day and it's not dry, who knows? We didn't have that problem. We hung our stuff out on the balcony, but that was because we had a balcony. We put our stuff out on the balcony. It would dry. We didn't have a problem. But 1 or 2 days, it wasn't completely dry. So your swim gear. But that also means bring swim shoes. And the reason why I say that is because like when we got to Grand Cayman, when you get in the water, because it used to be a coral reef, nothing but rock in the water. Everywhere you go, rock. And it was not comfortable. I was so glad that we had swim shoes. Bring snorkel gear. If you're going to an island, bring your snorkel gear. Literally, if you just go 15, 20 feet out and you have those goggles on and you look in the water, it's a whole different world. I promise you. You don't have to go deep. You don't even have to know how to swim. You can have a life vest on. It will not matter. You can just stay above the water, put your head in. You see all kinds of amazing fish, different colors, coral, rock, seashells. Awesome. So bring your swim gear, okay? Bring casual wear and formal wear. Formal wear, whatever you're wearing, because they have elegant night and casual nights for dinner. And what I noticed was that on the elegant night, that's sometimes when they had the best food. Like the first elegant night, they had lobster and steak. Complimentary. At your dining restaurant. Like I told you, everybody gets their My Time dining. At your dining restaurant, they'll have elegant or casual. And it tells you right on your My Carnival Hub app. Man, people look so nice. Gowns, suit and ties, things like that. You could just bring your normal, go out to dinner clothes. You don't have to put on a tuxedo, but get your go out to dinner clothes, okay? So pack at least 1 casual, because what they won't let you have is like flip flops. You can't have your swimming suit on and things like that. You probably can't really wear like tennis shoes or something like that. You can wear some nice shoes or sandals, dress, blouse, button up, whatever. But they have a casual night and an elegant night. So keep that in mind. Also, big question. How much cash should I bring? What kind of card? How many cards should I bring? Do I need my card? Can I use my card? On the ship, no, you cannot use your card anywhere. Nowhere. Everything is charged to your room. When you go on your excursions, I would say you definitely need cash, because a lot of the places that you will go, either the place is not going to take cards, or if you go get money out of the ATM machine, like in the Cayman Islands, they're not going to give you US dollars. So it's up to you. I would say take cash as your main source of purchases. Okay? Take a few snacks. Of course, like I said, everything is complimentary on the ship, but they didn't have a lot of sweets outside of dinner time. But for me, I have a sweet tooth. I'm a snack person. So if it's super late at night and you don't want pizza, you just want a quick bite, bring snacks. Nothing can be open. Nothing can be in Tupperware that you bring on the ship. But if it's closed, if it's sealed in the original container, you can bring it. If you get seasick, I would say there are a few options that you can bring. If you want to go the chemical route, you can get things like Dramamine or the patches that go behind your ear. Okay? If not, I would say the natural route would be to get ginger tablets, or actually I brought these so I can show you. These are called Sea-Bands, and all it is a wristband with a little dot on it. And what it does, because when you get seasick, you have a pressure point right here over this main vein. And so if you keep it on there, it helps to prevent seasickness. So we got these. We got 2 packs. Here's the other one. And then we got this other pack. I actually gave one away to the lady on the first day because she said she gets really bad seasickness. So I took one off. I said, here, have this because I think I'll be okay. I've never gotten motion sickness anywhere else. So that's an option. And we also got ginger vitamins. But honestly, we did not get seasick, nauseous, anything. Not one time. And it's not because, oh, I have an iron stomach, but it's because you really don't feel the ship rocking. It's not like a movie and, you know, you're like that. It's nothing like that. You kind of feel like, oh, every now and then. But that's it. Another important thing I think you should take, chargers, portable chargers. Now, I know some people get those little lipstick ones. When you go on your excursions, you are out for 8 to 9 hours at a time. So I don't know how long your lipstick chargers work, but I get these. These give me maybe a day of battery life. I could charge my phone completely maybe 2 or 3 times with these chargers. Just in Jackery, this is not paid. I have no sponsorships from them, but these are the ones I personally use. I got these when I went to Africa. They work great. I keep 2 just in case for backup. And because you're bringing things like that, and of course, your passport and important documents, I recommend one of these. This is a waterproof case that you can put your phone or travel documents in. So what I would do, I have actually a little like fanny pack that I keep, and it's flat. It goes under my clothes. I wish I could have shown you, but it goes under my clothes and I can put my shirt over it. That's where I'd always keep the passports, the IDs and things like that, and our money. So even if anything were to happen, let's just say, which we were never in any danger, never felt uncomfortable, but I just keep it under there just because it's not seen. I don't want it out. When we went to the beaches, they went in here because I didn't want to leave in my bag. We left our bags on the chairs and then we'll go get in the beach. I didn't want to have to think about it. I didn't want to be concerned. So you get one of these. It's a waterproof case. Yes, it works. Again, I'm not getting paid. This is not a sponsored video. This is MPOW, I guess. Or, yeah. This is what it looks like. Or get something similar to it. You open it up. You stick your stuff in. And this works with my case on or off. I have a 7 Plus. So that'll give you an estimate of the size. I take my case off though when I put my phone in here. And I'll just put my stuff behind it sometimes. But this works wonders. You close it. You can get in the ocean with this on and it's fine. Now, I don't know about depth and I don't know about you going deep sea, scuba diving, snorkeling. I don't know about the deep stuff, but this works wonders if you have your phone or money, your passport, and you don't want to leave it and you don't want to think about it. Perfect. Also, bags. The little shopping bags, the little Kroger, Walmart, whatever, Target bags. We took tons of bags. One, you need bags for your dirty clothes. You need bags for your clothes covered in sand. You're going to need bags to make cushion for all your souvenirs. I brought home seashells, a finger piano, all kinds of stuff that was glass, stuff that was made of wood and that can break. I brought home a calabash. Bags. Bring lots and lots of bags. And I even brought a lot of Ziploc bags. So what I would do, because I wasn't putting this in my waterproof case, I will put these when in my cargo shorts or in my other little bag that I would have. I put these in Ziploc bags. I put it in a Ziploc bag, close it, put another one, close it, so it wouldn't get messed up. It's your stuff. But if you have makeup, hairsprays, anything that can leak, you're going to want that anyway. So take some bags with you. And bubble wrap, if you got it. I always recycle my bubble wrap. And so we had it. So I took bubble wrap, and it definitely came in handy, especially for some of the more pricey, more valuable items that I purchased. And last but not least, do not forget your passport, your ID. If you don't have a passport, going on a cruise, at least to the places where we went, they allowed you to just take your birth certificate. When we went through customs and security and things like that, not once was I ever asked for any proof of identification outside of my sell and sign card. And we'll talk about that in the next video. But if you got a passport, take that with you. Don't forget that. But if you don't worry. They also offer passport ID cards. I can't tell you anything about those because I don't know. I've had a passport for so long. But passport, ID, birth certificate, important travel documents, print out everything. Everything has to be paper when you go. It cannot be on your phone. Don't forget. All right. That's it for part 2. I'll see you in part 3 where we'll be talking about security, customs, getting on and off the ship, and excursions.